Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Interesting is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball.
I'm a single mom by choice. Of course, people ask me if I use the same donor when they find out I'm pregnant again. I'm a single mom by choice. Of course, my reproductive endocrinologist is the first person I call when I'm ready to have another kid. I'm a single mom by choice. Of course, people tell me they were going to do this too, but then they got into a relationship. I'm a single mom by choice. Of course, people ask me for my embryos as if I signed up for a never-ending pay-it-forward club. I'm a single mom by choice. Of course, random men tell me they would have been my sperm donor when they find out. No thanks. I'm a single mom by choice. Of course, people ask me if they can see what my donor looks like, or if he has more vials available so they can use him. I'm a single mom by choice. Of course, I'm going to tell my kids how they got here. It's not a secret. I'm a single mom by choice. Of course, I blame all her weird traits on my donor, even though they're actually just like me. I'm a single mom by choice. Of course, people ask me about the dad, even though I say donor over and over and over again.
Time, and to be honest, so have I.
Let them wear it.
Salute, and welcome to class, guys. It's PM School. How y'all feeling? Good bread. Salute. And salute to my sisters with sense. How y'all feeling? Welcome to PM School at the Righteous Fair. Keep in mind, we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, your feelings, or your emotions. We're going to cater to the truth. We're going to cater to common sense. And we're not going to let nobody complicate it, guys. We got an important class tonight. Guys, because I want to talk about the boogeyman. Tonight, we're going to talk about the boogeyman. And coincidentally, the boogeyman is not even a man. The boogeyman is not even a man. But we're going to talk about the boogeyman tonight. And a lot of people don't like to address the boogeyman. They spooked by the boogeyman. They go their whole life harboring and managing the stuff that the boogeyman did to them. And what you commanded, you could keep. So a lot of people running around here thinking that they're good, wholesome people, but they not wholesome people if they ain't get rid of that stuff that they mama had them managing. Because remember, your childhood traumas affect you as an adult. So tonight, we going to talk about it. Black women don't speak on the abuse their mothers and grandmothers put them through, guys. Understand that. They don't speak on that. They speak on every other abuser in our community, but they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to address that. But we will. So let's get it on. Let's pop this thing right on off, guys. Let's kick this thing right on off like how we do.
Bet you won't fucking eat it. Stop trying. Keep telling your ass. You keep trying.
I don't care. There's nothing equal to cost.
Get the fuck out of my house. Bet you gonna be in jail. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I'm sick of your bitch ass.
That's all you can say. All I asked him to do is rearrange a refrigerator so I can put the groceries up. And she say why I can't do it and why I'm busy and bitching. And I don't want to hear that.
Why the fuck you can't do it?
Look at this refrigerator.
You want him to clean
Look at this refrigerator. All I asked Anthony to do is rearrange the refrigerator so I can put the groceries up. But no, it's a problem. She don't want Anthony to do nothing.
Straighten the refrigerator out and put the groceries up.
I always do it. Why your son can't do it?
You don't do shit else.
So I don't clean up this whole house?
You don't do shit else.
I don't clean up this whole house.
Now, it's more to that, but I want to pause it. I want to add something to this. This little man, all he asked is that his little brother, who clearly is the baby of the house, that's the one that she gonna turn into a princess. All this young guy asked was that his little brother assist in him putting the groceries up. Now, I done told y'all this on several lives that these women, they swear they good moms because all they taught their kids was how to clean their whole house up. That's all these mothers could teach you is how to clean their whole house up. Anything past cleaning their whole house up, they expected the school system or the society to teach you. They ain't have no parts of that. Now, this is child abuse. I don't care what nobody say. This is not discipline. Understand, in these southern states, I'm starting not to like the southern states, not the people there. Not the people there, so don't put words in my mouth. I just don't like the way the rules work down south. All that southern hospitality down there is quite simpish because now I'm reading and I'm researching. They have corporal punishment in states like Florida. So that means your moms can go upside your head as she wish. You know what I mean? So that is the ultimate slavery. That is the ultimate plantation ownership. Your mother, you is your mother property down south. You know that? And can't nobody tell any slave owner what to do with their slaves and their property, right? So you got to be careful, those of y'all down south. This is why I constantly tell y'all we need a Child Survivors Act right there. Because that was child abuse. Let's get back to that because it's more. 2 whole minutes. And cameras are your friend. Because she ain't know the little boy was camcording her, recording her. But you got to protect yourself, not only from your wife, you got to protect yourself from your mama now. This is sad now. Mind you, she brought this little man into the world. She enjoyed raw hard D in the fish hole with veins in it. You know what I mean? She enjoyed that and deemed it was a correct thing to do to bring this little boy into the world. And now she gonna treat him like that. You see, this is the biggest problem that we have in our community that go unaddressed. Nobody want to talk about this. We want to sit here and talk like if it's the men all day. Now, this is the abuse. Now, this boy gonna turn to an abuser. You see how that works? So she raising an abuser and a little princess at the same time. She raised the little brother gonna be a fairy tale princess, and the big boy gonna be an abuser. Because look at the anger. This is where the anger and the disrespect for women come in at. This is where it come in at. Let's watch that. Because I'm the op. I'm the op. Because I address the stuff that we want to bury in the cat box in the black community. Nah.
Bet you won't fucking eat it. Stop trying. Keep telling your ass. You keep trying.
I don't care. There's nothing equal to cost.
Get the fuck out of my house. Bet you gonna be in jail. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I'm sick of your bitch ass.
That's all you can say. All I asked him to do is rearrange a refrigerator so I can put the groceries up. And she say, why I can't do it and why I'm being and bitching. And I don't want to hear that.
Why the fuck you can't do it?
Look at this refrigerator.
You want him to clean
Look at this refrigerator. All I asked Anthony to do is rearrange the refrigerator so I can put the groceries up. But no, it's a problem. She don't want Anthony to do nothing.
Straighten the refrigerator out and put the groceries up.
I always do it. Why you still can't do it?
You don't do shit else.
So I don't clean up this whole house?
You don't do shit
So
else.
I don't clean up this whole house.
The fuck?
Oh my God, you.
What you clean up?
So
I
I
gotta
don't-
beg you to fuck
No,
clean
you
up.
do not. I can clean this whole house. I clean this
Somebody
whole
use
house.
a fly. When it's all done to wash dishes, what time you wash the dishes?
I'll
7
wash it.
o'clock every night.
Okay.
What you
Okay.
mean okay?
Make sure everything's in the sink so I
Trayvon.
could wash them. Okay.
Trayvon.
Okay,
either
I
put
still
up-
get it clean. Okay.
Either put it up or get out.
Okay.
Put it up or get out. Which
Oh, I'm
one?
not getting- Oh no.
Which one? Which one?
You getting mad because I actually
Don't
felt
touch
some
shit off your house. Trayvon, you don't get the fuck out. If you're not gonna get out, so you're gonna keep trying. I said get the fuck out.
You what?
Get out the on the phone. Get the fuck out. Like I just said. Get the fuck on the phone.
Why did you hit my
Get the fuck out.
What did you hit my phone?
You wanna keep trying me. Get the fuck out.
I'm not.
Get the fuck out.
Can you stop putting your hands on
You
me?
wanna keep trying me? Get the fuck out.
This is exactly why I got an open charge now.
I don't give a you a have
Thank you.
another one.
Okay. Matter of fact.
And they quick to say why we always going to jail, right? You heard him, right? He said, this is why I got an open charge now. And she says, good, you'll get another one. But wait. Before we even get to that, what was the purpose of this woman pulling a knife out on her son, bro? Firstborn son, get the knife pulled out on her. Even if that wasn't her firstborn child, that was her firstborn son. So that's what we doing now? That's what we doing, ma'ams? This is how we being the mother and the dad. This is how we being the mom and the dad. This is what we doing. And then I seen it in the chat. He gonna move on with his life and be a heartless brother towards them both and all the women. So now we wondering why the men is abusive, right? So now we see the real enemy. We see the real creator of all these abusive men, right? Because God ain't create these abusive men. God ain't drop abusive men from the sky. God ain't drop narcissistic men from the sky. No. Why we don't want to address this? Why black women don't speak on the abuse their mothers and grandmothers put them through? She went and grabbed a whole knife, y'all. Y'all saw that on her child, bro. Because he asked the little boy to help, his little brother to help. Unbelievable, yo. You just can't make this up, bro. You know what I mean? Jeanette, where's the smoke for your sisters at? Why we need to stop? Why we need to stop? You don't think these mothers need to stop, ma'am? When are you going to tell the mothers to stop? When, ma'am? You saw it. Look.
Bet you won't fucking eat it.
Fuck is you talking about, Jeanette?
Tell your ass.
What are you talking about, Jeanette? This is what we talking about, Jeanette. This is what we talking about. This is a problem, Jeanette. You don't think this is a problem,
Get
Jeanette?
the fuck out.
Huh, Jeanette?
Sick of your bitch ass.
Yeah. This is the problem. No. It's not the mother and the father, because the father is not in this picture. We don't see no father in the picture. It's the mother. The mother is the one that pulled the knife on the little boy, not the father, ma'am. Not the father. No. We already know she did the little trick that disappears the dad for the child support check and the control of everything. So we know about that. Let's stop playing dumb. Let's stop playing dumb, man. What's next? Come on. What's the other stuff they taught you how to block the truth so that you won't heal and you can walk around here sick? Because you just want to blame the man. You don't want no smoke for your ma'am. You don't want no smoke for the ma'ams, right? Because y'all all share fish hole and y'all all share these rights over the kids and the men in our society, right? So you don't want to address her, right? Because God forbid they take her rights away, then they'll be coming for your rights, right? Ma'am, go sit down, yo. You're the problem. You are the problem. Get her out of here. Zip her out of here. And it's always the old ones who've been benefiting from the lie for so long. Now that they hear the information that's right, they get mad. That's the only pushback you get. Get her out of here. Get her. We ain't got time to play today, bro. We watching whole abusers, and she gonna come in here with this fake peace and quiet and nice and no, we're not gonna ignore the problem over here. Y'all are the problem. You hell of a bald head roaches for mothers. Y'all the problem. Yeah. The problem, the whole problem. Now let's keep it moving because we got a whole show tonight. Because that's how they do us. So don't ask us why is the men so abusive? Why is black women everybody's worst enemy? You for yourself now. That's how they do us. Now let's watch how the grandmother punches her grandchild in the eye and then sends her to school. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Because y'all want to paint the narrative as if it's the men that are the monsters. And it's you bald head roaches running around here. It's you hell of a mothers running around here who is the monster. Because you have no information, all feelings and emotions, no facts. Y'all the monsters. Yeah.
Oh, you sizing me up already. Okay. So I ran away to my room because I had on my pajamas, put on my Uggs and my tights, and I said, come on, square up.
On January 6th, 2023, officers responded to a school for a call of potential child abuse.
Exactly. That's the problem. Y'all put y'all all in these old dumb people. They just know how to fake act nice. And then we supposed to respect them by default. And they can't teach us a damn thing.
Let's say that grandma grew up and had a lot of trauma. She had some very difficult things that everybody knows about, and they have compassion and sympathy and empathy for grandma. But she didn't get help and she didn't heal up. So she's become a very fearful person, which makes her a very controlling person, which makes her a very religious person. And so now she's constantly speaking fear over everyone and everything. And it's out of love, but it's out of unhealed hurt and trauma. And let's say grandma's religious, so she's always quoting Bible verses, and she's weaponizing the Bible to be in control of the family. And everyone knows grandma's not very healthy, but we let her set the system because we feel bad for grandma. Love grandma, but grandma needs to get some help. And unless grandma's healthy, what you're allowing is the least healthy person to determine the culture of the family. It will continue in your children and grandchildren, and you will take a broken family member and you'll turn it into a generational curse. Because your children will think, if you don't correct it, that this is normal in how we do family.
A school security guard had noticed a student enter the building with one eye completely swollen shut and immediately notified authorities.
I contacted grandma. The young girl switched up her story 3 different times to administrators, so they're saying our story's not straight. Parents stay in New York. Parents stay in New York.
Injury at?
The eye. It's a big knot to the eye. So that's why
she said she got the wound.
Remember, grandma, when you don't raise your kids, you will raise your grandkids. Remember that. You do not get to spoil your kids when you don't get to spoil your grandkids when you don't raise your kids. You will be raising your grandkids, ma'am. Yes, you will. You heard her, right? Parents all the way in New York. She out here with the grandma getting beat on.
Grandma punched her or what? Did she say?
They were just about to get to that, what grandma said. They just got the story from the young girl, but these our stories keep changing.
Grandma at home?
Yeah, and mom has already notified me. So when you spoke to grandma, what did she say happened? Grandma said that she explained that there was some situation with the teacher. The teacher had called her. She was getting in trouble with that, but she didn't explain exactly what happened. She said that her exact words were, she was so disrespectful to me yesterday. And so she said, I gave it to her good, so she's been crying all night. So her eyes might be puffy. But then, so puffy is different from, swollen. But she came down to the nurse. She asked me, can I talk to her? Because she's taking her back to New York this week. I'm going to talk to her. And she'll be coming down to.
This is a chat GPT for Airbnb. This new income assistant is trained.
School. Mom, grandma says, later on today. before I could even call the girl back, she comes down to see the nurse. Good morning. She comes down to see the nurse. And that thing is like her eye is asleep. Can we see it?
All right, babe. I'm Officer Montgomery. Okay, this is Sergeant Lamford, okay? And we just want to talk about exactly what happened, okay? Is that okay with you? And we're going to talk with the administrator and the other officer here, okay? Is that okay?
I want you to peep, yo. They keep them fly. You see, she got the Jordans on, she got the JOs on, but that don't mean nothing. What that mean? What that mean, guys? We know that don't mean nothing. They keep them fly.
Is that important for her to look cute? This is crazy. Now, she at the bus stop. She at the bus stop. And this is what y'all men are chasing. She is at the bus stop. This is crazy, dog. Is that important for her to look cute? This is crazy.
They keep them fly with your child support money, fellas. They keep them fly with your child support money, and that also keep them brainwashed because they constantly going upside these little kids' head out of frustration, and then they take your child support money, which is from you to them anyway, and then go buy them up all of this stuff, acting like if they bought them something. They don't never say this is your dad's money. No, they go buy them up stuff to negate how they treated them. You be surprised, bro. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know y'all was in them households where your moms went all upside your head and 5 minutes later brought your dinner to the table talking about how it tastes. Bitch, I want to punch you back in your face. You talking about how it tastes. Y'all know I know what I'm talking about. Y'all just scared. You're scared. You're scared. That's why you're losing. You're losing. Fear. You better address them. You better address that boogeyman. You not addressing the boogeyman, you sticking the boogeyman on everybody else who's not the boogeyman. Address the boogeyman.
Okay? All right. So from your side, can you explain to me exactly what happened to y'all and how did it all start?
I got in trouble at school yesterday.
Okay.
That wasn't true.
Okay.
And they called my parents. Well, they called my grandma and told her. I asked her, could I go outside? And I did. She did tell me yes, but she didn't realize that she did tell me yes instead of telling me no. So when I went outside and came back, and I guess she was looking for me, because one of my friends had called me and said, Grandma Lucy is looking for you. Where you at? Because they thought I was at her house. And then I did curse at her, and she had hit me, but normally she wouldn't hit me. So it shocked me from when she hit me.
You gotta remember, you cannot get disciplined. That's not what they call discipline. If you didn't get your mind right, when you go to raise your hand at your child, dummy, that's not discipline. That's child abuse. Because you're striking out of frustration and feelings. There is no education. There's no lesson being taught. It's no lesson being taught. See, you're not too far removed from that plantation yourself, grandma. So you witnessed some beatings and slashings. So you adapted that same shit you saw on the plantation to run your household with that. And it don't work, man. It don't work. All you did was send a bunch of kids out here to ruin to ruin the community with anger. Because that's all you do. All you did was put anger in these kids. Every time you put your hands on them without information, you put anger in the kid. You put frustration in the kid. I know. I know. Oh, he hate women. He got a problem with his mother. All that. You can say whatever you want, but you're going to lose. You're going to lose.
There's people walking around out here that are soulless avatars simply operating on matrix programming. They're living, but they're not alive. And they're all around us. They're all over the place. People that have never woken up to who they truly actually are. They simply are operating on the code that they've been programmed and given since they were born, since they were even in the womb and at gestation. The same code, just running on programming, never exceeding the programming, never reprogramming the programming, never editing it, never hacking themselves, just running on the pure code and living a complete lie, believing that they're alive, but they're not.
What time did you return home? What time did you leave?
I left around like when I got off the bus, it was like 5:30, so probably like 5:50, and I came home at 6:15.
All right, so after Grandma confronted you with all of such, then what happened?
So then, like, she started yelling at me and stuff, and she was like jumping at me, and then when she did, she had hit me, and then like she was telling me to get out the house and everything. She was like threatening.
No, you say hit. In what form of hitting? Like
she
slap, punch you, close fist?
Like close fist type punch.
Close fist. Would you say how many times?
Once.
You didn't hit your grandma or anything like that?
So what happened when you ended up, you said that you ended up swearing at her at some point. Was that before she ended up hitting you?
No, it was like after she hit me.
Then what happened? After she hit you, you started cursing at her. What'd you do after that?
So she called my mom because she was trying to see if my mom could just talk to me because normally she does, and my mom didn't answer the phone. So she started dragging me down the stairs, and they dragged me out of the house and closed the door.
Start treating you like you was a regular person in the street. Start treating you like this is why your mother is nowhere near her. This is why your mother is dead wrong, because she cast you off with the same woman who did her in. This is messed up right here, yo. This is sad, but this is so common and so normal. But they want to talk about everybody else. They want to talk about the men. They want to talk about abusers and narcissists and people they shouldn't even be dealing with. But if they got rid of that trauma in them, they wouldn't know these people so well. You see how that work? You see how that work?
From me and told me to stop knocking on the door because if I do, she's gonna call the cops to come and take me because she doesn't want me in the house.
You said she dragged you by the stairs, down the stairs?
Down the stairs.
How did she drag you?
Like she just pulling me by my shirt and my hair and stuff, trying to get me out the house. And when she did, she had closed the door and went back upstairs and told me I couldn't come back in the house. And the only thing I was in was my sweatpants and my socks and my stuff.
She did drag you all the way out of the house? And you said you kept ringing the doorbell?
That's word that everything we need a Child Survivors Act, yo. We need a Child Survivors Act. All these bald head roaches sitting here laughing at Diddy will be quiet. They'll be mute like a motherfucker then. Yeah. A whole lot of Mother's Day roses need to be returned. I'll tell you that. We get a Child Survivors Act out this mother.
How long did you stay outside the house?
I think about like 15 minutes.
And when you kept ringing the doorbell and she answered, what happened?
She told me stop ringing her doorbell. If I do, she's gonna call the cops and tell me that she don't know me and that I'm random. And she told me to stop ringing that. So.
And they'll say, not all. I don't know who raised you, because all the black women I know, they raised good kids. Mind you, we just went over two hell of a women, two hell of a mothers here, right? We just went over two of them, right? Exactly the same. Totally identical, right? Listen to her story and then watch this. Not all.
Bet you won't fucking eat it.
Keep in mind, guys, you see that food on the floor? She slapped the boy food out his hand. The boy had a plate of food. Her son had a plate. She slapped the food out his hand.
Bet you won't fucking eat it. Stop trying. Keep telling your ass. You keep trying. I don't care. There's nothing equal to coffee. Get the fuck out of my house. Bet you gonna be in jail. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I'm sick of your bitch ass. That's all you can say. All I asked him to do is rearrange a refrigerator so I can put the groceries up. And she say why I can't do it and why I'm being and bitching. And I don't want to hear that. Why the fuck you can't do it? Look at this refrigerator. You want him to clean Look at this refrigerator. All I asked Anthony to do is rearrange the refrigerator so I can put the groceries up. But no, it's a problem. She don't want Anthony to do nothing.
Straighten the refrigerator out and put the groceries out.
I always do it. Why your son can't do it?
You don't do shit else.
So I don't clean up this whole house?
You don't do shit
So
else.
I don't clean up this whole house.
The
Oh my God, you.
What you clean up?
So
I gotta beg you to
No,
clean
you
up.
do not. I can clean this whole house. I clean this whole
Somebody
house.
use a block. When it's all done to wash dishes, what time you wash the dishes?
I'll
10 o'clock every night.
Okay.
What you
Okay.
mean okay?
Make sure everything's in the sink so I could wash them. Okay.
Trayvon.
Okay,
Either
I
put
still
up-
get it clean.
Either
Okay.
put it up or get out.
Okay.
Put it up or get out. Which
No, I'm not
one?
getting- Oh, no.
Which one? Which one?
You getting mad because I actually
Don't
said
touch
something.
shit off your house. Trayvon, you don't get out. If you're not gonna get out, so you're gonna keep trying. I said get the out.
You what?
Get out the on the phone. Get the out. Like I just said. Get the on the phone.
Why'd you hit my
Get the out.
What did you hit my phone?
You want to keep trying me? Get the out.
I'm not.
Get the out.
Can you stop putting your hands on
You
me?
want to keep trying me? Get the out.
This is exactly why I got an open charge now.
I don't give a you a have another one.
Okay. Matter of fact.
And then when police pull up, she gonna try to play less. Like she is such a victim. Like he was the attacker. Good thing for that video right there, cause she had another thing coming, y'all. Y'all stick around. Tomorrow we'll be dropping that video right there in its entirety. Funny shit, man. Cameras are your friend. Remember, fellas.
All I could do was just pretty much just sit on the porch and wait for her to just let me back in.
We've already contacted you for
Yes. You have?
Right. So I didn't know.
Okay. Yeah,
if you
sure.
wanted me to
Absolutely. That's
contact
great. Yeah.
Just still call her.
They respond a lot faster to y'all than they do for us.
Yeah, because obviously she doesn't use back home.
No. God, no.
So DFAS does have to get involved with her, come pick her up, or you know how that works. But I need grandma up there. You need her now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll tell her to go ahead and come up here now. What?
I get being mad at a child, but you,
Yeah, but you don't take not 054 like I said, it's hope of punishment is legal, but not when not that.
You punching a
Oh, see, so this is Florida. This gotta be Florida, gang. Remember, I went over that corporal punishment. It's some cities, some states down south that believe in that corporal punishment. But you see, this is a sister too. She looked like a simp stud, but I'm not gonna assume. I don't know. She's just an officer, but but she a sister with sense, cause she know that ain't right. That ain't right. Keep in mind, all you saw was black officers and black people at that school. So I don't see white supremacy involved in this. You know what I mean? Because y'all be hating them. Y'all know how bad y'all hate them in the black community. Yeah, white supremacy is everything. That's their fault. That's the boogeyman. See, the fact that you don't want to address the real boogeyman, it got you addressing white supremacy as the boogeyman. And white supremacy is stupid, but it ain't the boogeyman. It ain't as stupid as your mama.
child. If she don't come to you don't, I really don't even give a fuck what her side.
I don't. Okay. But she has no reason to stay alive. She just told her.
Oh, that's Georgia. So this, like I said, it's a South thing. It's Georgia. That's a South thing then. So somewhere around Atlanta, Florida, that area, maybe the Carolinas, they believe in you get hung. You get hung by your mama. Your mama is your slave owner. That's what corporal punishment means.
Right.
She wasn't being disrespectful. It doesn't matter. There's no amount of disrespect.
So this is our Flippy 3. Flippy 3 is actually twice as fast.
It can lead to that unless she starts
as an adult,
a
teenager.
Even if she starts hitting grandma, you can't punch somebody like that.
Now, before we meet this hot heap of mess of a grandmother, right? It is too much hatred, because how could you bring a child into this world and then beat on them like that? Like, what else is we supposed to be talking about? This is a reaction channel, and we are reacting to an abusive grandmother. How is that hatred? Now, if I had a man who was killing his wife or something on here, right, or he killed the whole family because he decided to mess with a hell of a female, right? And you wouldn't see it, wouldn't be hatred then, right? And if I was killing them, I was getting them. Oh, he a simp. It wouldn't be hatred then, right? Go take your bald head self to sleep, yo. It's too late for you anyway, Shirley. You know you normally sleep, Shirley. By 8:30, you normally sleep. Why is you up at 9:25 nosing around on YouTube looking for some lies? That's what you're looking for. Why are you looking for sweet lies on YouTube, yo?
Are you good, Mom?
Hi, yes.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Officer Montgomery.
How are you?
It's right there. You go.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm Officer Montgomery with
I need help. Yeah, I'm.
No, I understand.
Hey, look at this hot hair. She ain't going. Look, watch the swagger. That's what I was fitting to say before Miss Shelley tried to lie her, distracted me. Right. Look how she don't even watch her swagger, y'all. Watch her aura, like if she ain't do nothing. Remember how God said they will eat and wipe their mouth as if they didn't eat nothing, as if they didn't do nothing, yo. Just ignorant, yo. Watch her. Just watch her.
Good afternoon, Miss. I'm Officer Montgomery. This is Sergeant Lanford with the Fairburn Police Department, okay? So
At this point, and you can verify, I am beyond the fact of tired, in which I'm going to take her back to New York.
Yo, bro, hold up.
Let's say that grandma grew up and had a lot of trauma. She had some very difficult things that everybody knows about, and they have compassion and sympathy and empathy for grandma. But she didn't get help and she didn't heal up. So she's become a very fearful person, which makes her a very controlling person, which makes her a very religious person. And so now she's constantly speaking fear over everyone and everything. And it's out of love, but it's out of unhealed hurt and trauma. And let's say grandma's religious, so she's always quoting Bible verses, and she's weaponizing the Bible to be in control of the family. And everyone knows grandma's not very healthy, but we let her set the system because we feel bad for grandma. Love grandma, but grandma needs to get some help. And unless grandma's healthy, what you're allowing is the least healthy person to determine the culture of the family. It will continue in your children and grandchildren, and you will take a broken family member and you'll turn it into a generational curse. Because your children will think, if you don't correct it, that this is normal in how we do family.
And that's a fact. And that little girl, she gonna get so used to tolerating getting beat on. Guess what she gonna go out there and do, y'all? Cause she's 16, 17 right now. She's 16, 17 right now. Guess what she gonna be attracted to when she 22, 23, y'all? And guess who gonna be sticking their hands in their pocket talking about, I ain't raised him like that. She give you the shirt on her back. That's what I'm talking about. That's how deep we go with the psychology over here. We ain't fitting to play. The truth is love. Remember that. The truth is love. Hashtag that. The truth is love. Where's the hatred at? Where you see hatred at? I don't smell hatred nowhere in this chat. Dummy.
Friday. Just coming from my job, that I just got a new job, and I just told my supervisor that I'm going to take her back because she's not getting no better. It's getting worse. You understand? Okay. To any child. My granddaughter looked at me yesterday and called me she called me a op. Do you understand I'm looking at you because you know what I'm going through.
You are the op, man. You are the opposition. You don't mean well for her. She used the right word for you. You are the op. I'm not the op. You the op, because you supposed to be giving this girl information. You supposed to be giving her the sacred writings, grandma. You supposed to be giving her the foundation, you know what I mean? Honor thou father and thou mother, remember? So that we can have the garland and all that other crap that y'all used to use. Y'all use that to manipulate us to do stuff to cater to y'all flesh. Let's talk about it. Like, these are the conversations we need to really, really talk about, man. F that P. Diddy stuff. F that Trump stuff. F that Carmella stuff. Let's talk about this. Now she gonna paint herself as the ultimate victim. Now she gonna try to paint herself as the ultimate victim.
Beyond the fact of tired, in which I'm going to take her back to New York on Friday. Just coming from my job, that I just got a new job, and I just told my supervisor that I'm going to take her back because she's not getting no better. It's getting worse. You understand? Okay. To any child. My granddaughter looked at me yesterday and called me she called me a op. Do you understand what I'm looking at you because you know what I'm going through. I'm tired. Last night she took me to a place that I didn't want to go.
So let's
for her to be in my face.
You lying. You ain't never leave that place since your mama took you to that place. Come on now. When did you go heal from the trauma that your mama put you through back in 1950 something, man? When did you heal from that? Let's talk about it. Cause y'all be really talking wholesome, like y'all really did any work. Like we really tearing y'all down. When did you build yourself back up, man? Because we all been hurt. I've been hurt. You've been hurt. My mama been hurt. But when did you go get some information to go get unhurt, ma'am, and be walking around here normal? When did you do that, ma'am? When did you get tired of your own mess, man? When did you get tired, man? And why did you get this girl in the first place, and now you want to give her back because you got a job? See, this is what y'all do. Y'all use these kids for government assistance and shit. You know what I mean? So you pimped your ride. You convinced your daughter to give her meal ticket. So you tried to rock with your daughter's meal ticket. You know what I mean? Now you got a job, so now you could the hell with the meal ticket. I got means to get the bag on my own now, so you can go back to your mama. Come on, let's talk about this. Let's talk about y'all schemish, funny style ways that always get y'all bit in the end. Get y'all bit in the end. Y'all think y'all could beat a system that been designed for dummies like you to think they beating it and you're losing. Like, everything y'all do gonna fail because nothing y'all do is holy. Nothing y'all do is educated. Y'all don't do it for the education. Y'all do it because y'all see it. Y'all want it because y'all see it. And y'all never go do research on what it's going to take to keep it. Just so dumb. But then want to talk about men all day. Want to talk about abusive, narcissistic men. Y'all deserve those men. God forbid if you got a good one, you damage him. You put all that venom that you never did go see about that's in you, in him, sis.
The way that she was in my face. You understand? Disrespecting me hard. She wanna in my sleep, she wanna in my sleep. I don't know, I came here yesterday because she has this little boyfriend. You can't have no boyfriend. You ain't got time for no boyfriend. Your boyfriend is school. First of all, I'm her grandmother. My son is incarcerated, okay? I stepped up and I did what I have to do as a grandmother and as his mother, what he asked me to do. We lived in New York. We was in a fire, lost everything, and we moved down here for a better life. Mm-hmm. I just want a beautiful home right down here. 6 bedrooms, she has her own room. I could take you to my house now, and y'all can see which house she.
The 565
You can feel it in your soul, bro. Get to some new information, y'all. You know what I mean? Get to some new information.
Spin and win your share of $565,000 in.
All right. So can you just start off with what all happened yesterday?
It's just so she have a phone. I've been bought her numerous of phones, and she dropped them. She break them. I'm not going to get you another phone. She's on this. Oh, grandma, the other kids got an iPhone. Go get me an iPhone. I have a little Android. I'm not buying you no iPhone. You do good with your grades. You do what you have to do. I'll give you the girl. But if you in school and you acting like you raised by some, that's not going to happen. Because I raised you being very respectable. I'm up at this school all the time. She disrespected.
But yo, you raised her being very respectable. What do you mean by that? Can you please break that down? Because y'all love throwing that around. You raised her to be very respectable. All right. You raised her, you showed her how to clean your whole house. Okay. We see how you carry yourself and how you speak right now. So you ain't teach her no manners. Because if you speak like that, we know she obnoxious. We know she sassy at the mouth, loud. So what else, man? What did you teach her, man? How did you raise her up? What information did you give this girl? Because it sounds like she's doing the same thing your daughter did. Then you said you got a son that's locked up. Ma'am, you're failing, ma'am. You're failing big. You need to go see about yourself before you touch somebody else and fail them too.
This lady right here, disrespect her. It's embarrassing to me because I don't raise you like that. So now I try to bend, and she came and she asked me, Grandma, can I have a boyfriend? I said, no, you can't have no boyfriend. Your boyfriend is math, science. That's who your boyfriend is.
And that's dumb right there. We're in a whole new era. We're in a whole new era. We're in the era of options, all right? And if you don't give these kids options, then these kids is not going to have critical thinking skills. See, that's the reason why a lot of y'all is robots. Because the older generation ain't give y'all options. Remember, we ain't have options. Whatever our mother said, that's what goes. We ain't got no critical thinking skills. This is why people can't think for themselves today. Everybody waiting for Kamala to win so she could tell them what to do and how to think. Some people waiting for Trump to win so he could tell them what to do and how to think. It's just no critical thinking anymore. And that's because the previous generation thought it was a good idea to not give us no options as kids. That's grown folks' business. Come to find out, grown folks' business is a bunch of stupid shit and a bunch of poverty. Y'all knew that? Come all this time, y'all. Let me tell y'all a secret. Y'all know what all that remember, if your mama ever told you that's grown folks' business, I'm telling you the secret right now. It's unveiled. The cat out the bag, yo. Grown folks' business was foolishness, poverty, gossip, talk about your auntie, you know what I mean? It was hatred. That's what it was. That's what it was. But you ain't trying to tell her, all this hatred. No, you sat right there sucking it up, laughing. Exactly, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Salute to the Goodbreads coming on in. We here to talk about it. Because hiding it and burying it and managing it, that ain't going to help us. Because if we keep managing it, then we going to grow to tolerate it. And we're going to keep it. It's going to stay in us. It's going to stay in us. And we need this out of us because we need space for the new information that's going to yield us fruits. So we can start fronting with these skinny ass trees with branches and no leaves and no fruits.
I said, but okay, he's a friend and he's a boy. You understand? So y'all can be friends, but it's no boyfriend and girlfriend like how. You understand? I'm none of that. Okay? I'm calling back and forth. I take the phone from her. I don't put it. That was what the argument started. This is what's This is how this is what I'm saying. I'm leaving, and I'm not sure if since she's been with this boy, her attitude has changed. But I know he has a sister here named Imani. Supposed to go here, right? Imani. So I, said to her, I said, well, no, I'm not buying you another phone. She has some type of way that she can still use the phone through a Wi-Fi or something to that effect. Okay, so you're still doing what I told you not to do. You're still defying my rules. Okay, fine. I'll let you go ahead and you talk. She came and she said, Grandma, I hope you don't get mad, but Langston, whatever his name is, wants to buy me a pair of Uggs. I said, what? So she said, yeah, he wants to buy me a pair of Uggs. He told his mother, and his mother is going to buy him the Uggs. At that time, now, if I'm saying his mother, well, I need to speak to his mother. Get on the phone with him. However, her phone, because her phone is broke. I don't know if you've seen her phone. Her phone looks like a jigsaw puzzle in the front. So I don't know how you talking to him, but y'all talking. I get on the phone. I said, hello, Langston. You supposed to be, because I call her Nunu. You supposed to be Nunu's boyfriend? Yeah, I said, no, you're not. So you have no boyfriend. I said, what's this you about us? Can I speak to your mother? Nothing. She came home from school yesterday. Yeah, she came home from school. Grandma, I hope you don't get mad, but remember you told me about the Uggs that you asked me about? I said, yeah. She said, but he bought them for me. If I can, I live right around the corner. I can take you home and bring you the Uggs that he bought for her. And I said, he got you Uggs. How's that? His mother bought it. I said, well, with all that being said, I would like to speak. You understand? I want to see, because I don't know if your boyfriend or whoever he was took it from your sister or he did or whatever, and I need to speak to your mother to see where her head is at.
Right.
Because
TC, I swear, yo, TC, you took the words right out of my mouth. I can't wait. Like, can we fast forward the cuffing season? Because she should be going to jail. She should be going to jail. What does this got to do with anything, ma'am? And you sound jealous, ma'am. You sound jealous. The boy moms bought your granddaughter some Uggs. What's the problem? You didn't have to buy him. You're not getting a pair of Uggs, ma'am. He don't have to buy you nothing. They know. You start thinking, well, I could have took them, they could have gave me the money and I could have paid for these bills since you live in my house. That's how y'all think, bro. And y'all some haters. Y'all the biggest haters of your so-called kids. Man, yo, if only these fathers knew what y'all do to their child support check, what y'all do to the money that they send to your household, that they provide to your household. If only they really knew. If only they knew. I know. I be knowing what y'all do, yo. Yo, broke down bunnies, yo. Y'all some funny sisters, boy. I swear.
Because you're buying a gift for a 12-year-old, something ain't right here. So with that being said, my son came home and he heard me argue with her, and he's like, because he called her cheeky. What's going on? Right. So I said, well, prior to that, she had got in my phone and went in my Shein, Shein, the app, and ordered $106 of stuff and Shein on my phone. You understand? So
Kids, and I swear to God, kids only do that when they know you're getting money for them and you're not giving them nothing. Kids only do that to parents. In the history of kids doing that, it's been a mingy parent who been getting over, who been cashing checks in their name, who been using them to get money and then not giving them nothing. That's the kids that do that right there. So that's good for you, man.
The thing that I'm saying to you, I got all rights to light tail up. So now I called her grandmother, because her other grandmother lives in New York, and I told them that I was going to bring her back up. That was around the holiday. My fiance said to me, because we've been together for 30 years, he says to me, Ludo, let's not take her back to New York. Let's give her another chance. You understand? See what happens. And if she don't act right, when summertime comes, when she goes up to something, she'll just stay. So I called back to grandmother. I said, the only reason why she stayed, because Rich said, so we're going to see how this is before the holidays. Mm-hmm. Last night, she got to go. So now when she's talking to her mother yesterday, she said, oh, you don't care about me. You gave me up. What?
So she talked to her mother yesterday?
She speaks to her mother all the time. She's a compulsive liar, so y'all know that. Okay. She'll put some tears on you in a minute. So that's why when I come to have
She told us about 4 different stories.
Yeah.
So when I come here and I first had a meeting with her, and I felt kind of bad because she had everything planned, what she was going to tell me. I didn't really let her get a word in edgewise because I was going to tell her, I know what I got. I have 4 grandchildren, a set of triplets. I know each one of them because I watched them. You understand? I might be look young, but I'm an old soul.
So make sure this. So
You's an old wicked soul, yo. You's an old wicked soul. That's what you is.
being disrespectful, and you saw the Sheen order yesterday?
No, the Sheen order was Christmas time.
Christmas time.
Yesterday was when she came home, I already got the phone call from the school. So I was on my phone taking care of some business because I got a new job, so I was taking care of some business.
Right.
She came in and she asked me, Grandma, can I go outside? I looked at her because you can't go outside. You was there when I spoke to the teacher. Are you kidding me?
Right.
So I looked and I said, no. And continued to do what I was doing. She said something under her tongue. Oh, this is why. Let me continue. Went upstairs. She came back downstairs on the computer. Don't you know she got up and went outside anyway?
She just left the house without permission after you already told her no?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So with
not just my delivery, it hurts your feelings to know that all this time you thought your mother or your father had it figured out and they did not. They raised you in a way that has you conditioned to believe that your habits and the things that you have your mind set on are not going to put you in a position of forward progress. A lot of y'all and I'm speaking like this without cursing because a lot of y'all inboxed me earlier and, it really touched you in a, good way. Y'all was letting me know, the video earlier really touched you in a good way when I really started speaking on how our children get of age like we do. Some point in their life, they get to a certain age where they realize, you didn't teach me anything of value. You only bought me stuff. You only purchased me material stuff and spent time with me, but the time wasn't even valuable because you didn't leave me with any nuggets to make it out here. So we watch our children repeat the same generational curses that we've repeated for decades, and a lot of y'all is sad because instead of confronting that, you deflect. You come on my page and you don't understand the responsibility of the content that you're listening to. You don't understand the weight of what this carries.
Oh man, it's been a long time since we got to see some skin on love. But thank you, Troll. Everybody say thank you, Trollstein13. Everybody, let's thank Trollstein13 because we get to see some love now. Because you know how we treat the haters. You don't actually have to comment anything negative about what I know and about what people praise me on knowing. Y'all hop on my, why she got that on? You could actually just grind hard, and if you feel like, you want to get your body done or you want to go to the gym and work out, you have the same access to the same resources that all the rest of us do. You could change your diet and eat no carbs like I do. You can go under the knife and go get yourself together that way by stacking you up some bread to be able to pay for that. Or you can go pay for a trainer, or hell, you can go just get with a group of friends that's motivated to go work out and work your ass. You don't actually have to come on my page and be bothered by nothing you see because I don't ask a bitch to come here. But all of this stuff is reflective of your esteem about self. It's the same when you see dudes and they looking at other dudes and because the nigga done pulled up and he got all his money or his jewels on, you hear niggas saying, well, I don't know why they be buying all that stuff. You could just mind your business. Or you can go buy the stuff too, or you can worry about it not because it ain't your money. Brother Israel, that last part was for you. Because my boy Trollstein, he dodged at the last minute. He thought about it and then he dodged and your stupid ass jumped right there. Boom. Now you shot. Now see? Whole lot, dummy.
But that, because I have alarm, so I heard the clip. Right. So I said to my fiance, I said, wait a minute. Did she just go outside? And I told her no. He was like, Lou, don't pay, because my big name is Lou, don't pay her no mind. So I finished what I'm doing, and it didn't sit right with me. It didn't sit right. So I said, Rich, let me get my coat. Let me go and see what happened. What's going on? Mm-hmm. So went around the corner to a friend's house, Layana. So I went to Layana's house and I asked her, Nunu came over here. She looked. No.
But you done heard this woman right now ramble for 51 minutes, and you ain't gonna ask why she mad. You ain't saying why you mad. Why she mad? Why you don't see, you don't hear the anger in her. You don't hear the anger in this woman. Why? Because you identify with her behavior, right? You feel it's okay to go put your hands on kids, right? Yeah, I know. I know a lot of y'all just wicked, and that's why y'all get so offended and triggered, because I cut to the bone with the truth, because the truth is love, baby. The truth is love.
I said, she didn't. She said, no. I said, well, okay. She said, wow. I said, oh, I'm looking for it. She said that she was coming over here. Do you know where she went? Oh, she might have went to somebody else's name, she said. So I said, so I'm looking at her, and you know she ain't know how to lie. I'm like, you know. By the time I got home, you know the friend Layana must have had texted her. And by the time I was coming the way, who was walking? I ain't said nothing to her.
She was already warned.
If you know, I know the get. Like I told my granddaughter.
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from 9 a.m. to 10:45.
We invented the game. Y'all just messed it up. So, really. So
She said we invented the game, but then they had these kids that messed it up. So why you didn't teach your kids how to do that? You see, yo, this is a smooth criminal right here. Y'all heard her, yo. This is your average black woman, the majority. This is the average black woman running around here trying to fake the funk. You heard her, right? Y'all heard her. I ain't put no words in her mouth. She said it. She said it.
So with that being said, I didn't say nothing. Didn't say nothing. Because again, I already knew that we was going to go from one to that. And I'm saying how I got this beautiful house, and when I come home from work, I can't be happy in my house. I got my house blessed. Mm-hmm. You understand? And there's nothing but negativity coming inside my house. Till I had a plant. I bought a plant, and the plant died. And I told her the plant died because the energy in here is no good. That's how deep I am in with stuff. So with that being said, she went upstairs. She came back. I said, oh, so you grown? You grown, huh? So she, what, Grandma? I said, you didn't hear me when you asked me, can you go outside? You didn't hear me say no? Oh, I didn't hear you. I said, you didn't hear me say no. I said, because I looked right at you and said no and continued to do what I was doing. You heard me. I said, and then I heard you, because I clean my ears. I can hear very well. I heard you say, oh, I can't do nothing inside here. I just want to go outside until 6 o'clock. I said, I heard you say that. And she looked. So what time do you think she was in the house? She came back in the house yesterday. 6. So you did what you had planned to do. So with that being said, we're going back and forth. So now when I come upstairs now, she on the phone with this Lakeson person, and she talking loud. And I'm like, hey, hello, bring that down. Have some respect. Oh, these adults here. I said, I don't know if you trying to make yourself look big for whoever, or you trying to prove yourself. I said, because you sound dumb. I said, you can't even really have an argument that makes any sense because of the dumbness that you're saying. She told me I was in the car.
Ma'am, everybody at this table is looking at you exactly like that. They're looking at you like, yo, you can't make sense because it sound dumb. You sound dumb, man. You sound dumb, man. We can we get to the gets? Come on, officers. What are y'all doing, yo? What is this? What is this?
Accident. I had a screw in my leg. She said, that's why you was in a car accident. I said, that's what your comeback is? Oh, that's why you wear lace fronts. I said, you see, you still a kid. You look like a grown adult, but your mind frame is a kid. So she's doing all of that, and the person is on the phone hearing you disrespect me. So I went over to her and I tapped them lips. So when I tapped them lips, oh, out of here, word to my mother, word to my mother. Oh, I said, oh, so you want to fight? You want to fight?
Look how look, that's the first thing you as the parent initiate. Oh, you want to fight? Because she was looking for that. She provoked that girl. And it says it in our Bible, do not provoke your children. It say do not provoke your children, yo. But you provoked that girl. And that's the first. You want to fight? You want to fight? like a ringer looking at a freshman talking about, you want to fight, you want to fight. Like, how childish is you? You just got through telling us how she sounds like a child. Because who raising her? Exactly. Yo, this is nasty work, yo. Please, can we put the cuffs on her quick, ASAP? Let's go now.
Small, so you would, you sizing me up already. Okay. So I ran within my room because I had on my pajamas, put on my Uggs and my tights, and I said, come on, square up. What happened? What you want to do? You bad? Oh, if I hit you, I said, you see again, you're not bad. Because you saying, if I do this, and then when I say something, walk away, she running her.
Yeah, because you're teaching her how to act in these streets to people that can help her. That's how this is why we got kids in the street right now, right? This is why we got kids in the street shooting each other. You know what I mean? This is why. And these are the same ignorant black women that's out there marching talking about defund the police. So they want to defund the police all while raising what this woman is fitting to raise. You see, it just don't make sense. And we just is not going. Us intelligent, emotional men, emotional, intelligent men, and us sisters with sense, we not going. We not falling. We voting for Trump. Because even if he fuck us over, he only got 4 years to do so. We're definitely not voting for Kamala Harris. We're not going to deal with 8 years of this. No. That's dumb. That's dumb.
I'm out. She ran in the mouth. So when she ran up, I ran up on her real quick. And she looked. I said, yeah, that's what I'm letting you know. Because the way that you're talking to me like you're a grown woman. And I'm a grown woman. And you know my reactions would be to another grown woman to do just what I did. You understand? So now she can't.
All right. So this is why women don't respect other women, because they've been taught to just go up in each other's mouth when things don't go your way. When you don't like something, just go up in the next person's mouth. This is why, I don't got no female friends. All I got is guy friends. Y'all already know when a chick say some shit like that, you already know, yo, she a gobbling. She a munching.
Hey yo, I'm about to eat 20 pounds of hot dog with 1 Pepsi. Hum, let's get it, baby. Ugh.
She carried on. My fiance was downstairs. He came upstairs. He's like, what's going on? She go in her room. She locked the door. Rich, go get the thing. You took the door off the hinges. You want to play? We're not going to do that.
And this is why I tell y'all, stop the mother-loving cap, bro. We in a whole new era. All that single mother. These chicks ain't no single mothers. These chicks got a simp dude in the house that don't pay no mind to the baby because she told them that's not your business. That's not your business. So they got a dildo. They got a dildo simp, a simpo. That's what they got. They keep a simpo in the house. So yeah, the kid got a stepdad, but it ain't no masculine influence of a dad. So that shit don't count. She's single mother raised, bro. So yeah, understand. Don't get caught all up in this single mother shit. These chicks got a whole man and they still modern Liliths in these relationships and marriages. Understand that.
I'm not going to do that. So we carrying on. She's like, I'm gonna leave. I said, so get out. Get out. Go ahead. You got somewhere to go. Where you going to get out? She know grandmama. I'm like I said, I have no reason to lie because I'm livid. I grabbed her by her shirt, bloop, 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 down the stairs, opened up my door, and I threw her outside and locked my door back. Now you crying, so that's why the eyes is puffed up, because that's how she was crying, and I closed my door, and I'm talking to her through the door. Oh, I'm cold. I'm a hypothermia. How you going to hypothermia, boo? I'm in the medical field. You can't do that. So she carried on. I said, oh, you got your friend. Oh, look, young sinner come over here, and he'll do this to you. I said, tell him to come on. Come on. I said, see, they done gassed you up, and you the fool. You boo-boo the fool, because they done gassed you up so bad. So with all that being said, my long drawn-out story.
So how do we get to her?
Thank you.
I told you she was crying.
No, that's a cap. That's cap. Let's get to her eye, man. Let's talk about her eye.
She told me that she was going. She picked up a knife. Mm-hmm. She literally picked up a knife.
So what does that mean, ma'am? So the knife hit her in the eye. Like why? Let's get to the eye, man. Yo, this is gonna be interesting.
And said that she had stabbed his. You understand? So now I have in my hand to defend her. You want to come on, little girl. So it was really the fact that she was smelling herself and she wanted to attack me. She wanted to fight me. And really, basically, she did somewhat.
So she threatened you and then she just wanted to score up and fight you?
Yeah.
And you just got the better end of the stick?
Like I said, I was just felt threatened for her. The
For
way
every
that she
man,
fight,
there's a woman. And for every dummy, there's a dummy.
With the people, and she telling them that they're going to come see her, bring them to my house. Do you understand? So I hit her. Didn't mean to hit the arm. No, I did not mean for it. But you know, every action has a reaction. And she had me to the point where
you were sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Girl, could you please say it again? I'm tired. I'm tired.
What led to the punch? That's the important part. We need to
a lot led to the punch.
I get that. I get the emotion.
Yeah, totally.
I get the emotional part. Okay. We need to specific only physical. I get it.
It was just.
We do it.
It was just
so. Your child
I got a 12-year-old.
It's just so much.
I've dealt with a lot of juveniles out on the street, but I won't punch it.
And like I told her, you're not built for it.
So what was your boiling point to end?
My boiling point was the fact that I told her, keep your mouth shut. And you're literally cursing me out. When I say cursing me out, I mean. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to sit there. My boys never, and I raised boys. You understand? Do you know how that feels? Do you know how I felt? And I'm saying to myself, me and my fiance have been together for 30 years. You know how embarrassed I feel? Do you know how embarrassed I feel?
Did you hear
that? Guys, let's take a break from the content and let's hit that like button. Let's subscribe if you're new over here. And don't forget to hit that bell.
From a child that you raised, yeah.
I can't. I don't want to send her back to New York because it wasn't. You understand? This is different, and I wanted to be down here because the growing up. I love Atlanta. I just love down here so much. The way the people treat me, I just love it, and I'm trying to give her a better way, but she don't want it, and I can't let her.
Here go the tears. All that rambling on didn't work. She didn't see no movement from them. So now the tears come.
So the guy that you was there here, he said to me, you got to take care of you. And if I send her back to New York, I know I'm not going to sleep. I don't know if y'all ever been to New York, but her mama, you can't tell your kids who to lay with, but his baby mother, Lord Jesus. So when I send her back, I'm sending her back to the wolves.
Right.
So that means that I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to be able to function too much because I.
Now that's the truest thing she said in this whole interview. That is the truest part she said, because it's the wolves out here. And if you don't feed the wolves out here, they going to eat you. They going to eat you. I don't know about y'all city, y'all state. It's the home of the wolves. New York, New York.
I don't know what's going to happen to my granddaughter that don't know what she's getting ready to get into, but I got to show you. And like I told her, when I take you up there, don't call my phone, don't do nothing, because I'm done. I'm done.
So look, I'm gonna ask you a question, okay?
Sure.
And I need a straightforward answer.
Sure.
Straightforward answer. All right. How did her eye become the way that it is?
I didn't, to tell the truth, I didn't see it. Because the funny thing. When she went to sleep last night, she had to bed. She said, I want to sleep in the closet. You want to sleep in the closet? What are you sleeping in the closet for? So this morning I got up for work, look at her bed, the door's off. So I see the bed. Where you at? Look at the closet, open the closet. You in the closet sleeping? She got the comforter, she got the sleeping bag and her pillow. And why you like that? I said, well, okay. You want to sleep, since you done slept in the closet, don't you think you want to get up and get in your bed? No, I don't want to. I said, well, okay, baby.
So I'm gonna say this, okay?
Okay.
It's obvious that she was hitting the eye. Okay. So
I didn't see it.
very obvious. And it's not a pretty picture.
It's not?
No.
Really?
Okay, because I'm gonna say it like this. You can hit somebody, and the swelling does not happen right then and there. And it shows the next day, yes.
Really?
Her eye is shut. Really? So I want to know, honestly, how did that happen? Because let's be clear, you got two people saying that that this happened. So I want from your side exactly, how did her eye end up like it is?
Well, like I said, we was upstairs, we was going back and forth, and I had the thing in my hand, and she said something, and I just was like, no, get away from me.
Did you hit her in the face?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
No, I just did like this.
Where was she standing? You were standing down and she
No, we were standing, we were standing, and I was like, no, get away from me, stop. Get away from me.
Okay,
leave me alone.
When you did that, what did she do?
Then she said, Grandma, you hit me in my eye. And I looked, and I was like, yeah, because again, she lied so much.
What did her eye look like when you did that?
It didn't look fine. It was fine.
Again, the swelling's not going to happen right then and there.
Right,
It does
so
take a few hours.
Right. So you see, I'm looking because I didn't know that it looked like that. I would never hit her like I saw her. I hit.
Ma'am, they spoke to your granddaughter already. You got to know that. You had to have known that they spoke to her already, and she said you punched her in the eye. So let's knock it off. Let's stop the foolery, yo. Let's stop digging in the cat box. Let's stop burying the shit in the cat box. It's time to pull it out, man.
You, reprimand you, but I would never do nothing to discard you or anything like that because I've been through too much with you for us.
I'm gonna say it like this. It was noticeable this morning. Okay, it's even more noticeable now.
Okay, sorry to cut you. My field, but I got to work. I called my field, but she's on this way coming up here too.
Who?
My fiance. Mm-hmm. He said I called him this morning. I said, "Well, how was everything?" He said, "You went to school." He said, "Well, no, her eye, it might be a problem." So I said, "Really?" So he said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, Rich, if anything happens, I have my paper trail. I've been asking for help. You understand? I didn't mean to hit her and it to look the way that it looked."
So I'm gonna say this too, since we're on the subject of your fiance.
punch. No.
All right. So what if I tell you that not only she stated that you punched her in the eye, but your fiance did as well too?
Wow, the fiance. See. If you a male and you in one of these fake relationships, inbox me, yo. I will help you. I will help you too. Her own fiance told, like, see what I mean? Nobody be wanting to condone that. And if you get them by themselves, where the woman can't speak for them, because if you ask them, yo, how is your marriage? While they together in front of the woman, she gonna do all the talking. Oh, it's good, we good. And jump right in front, and you can look at his face, and you can tell, like, this nigga miserable. But she go, oh, we good, we good. Catch these people alone, catch the kids alone, catch the husbands alone. They tell you everything you need to know, bro. She a lousy bald head roach.
I
got him on camera. I spoke to him.
I didn't punch her in the eye. I did not.
And he said that he had to break you guys up.
Yeah, because that's how me and her was going back and forth.
He want to see her locked up. He want her to get locked up so he can go chill with his side chick, boy. He ain't no dummy. He tired of getting emasculated. She probably put hands and feet on him too.
And he had to come up and stop.
And for him to tell you this morning that her eye is going to be a problem.
He was right. And I
says that it was caused by you in some type of way. So I wanted to hear from your side exactly how did her eye end up like that? I mean, if you're saying that you just hit her with a tray.
Right, I didn't. I did not punch or do anything. No, I did not. I did not. Telling you the truth. I love my grandchildren. I love.
But I'm going to say this as well. Your granddaughter's eye is bad. And look at me. Look, listen, it's bad coming from a certified paramedic and another paramedic that I just spoke to.
I did not do anything to try to hurt. I just wanted her.
So if you're saying that you hit her with a tray, you're not sure if you hit her in the face or not, at the end of the day, we know for a fact that she was struck in the face. So then at what point?
I was going to.
So then at what point did you say that she said something about her eye?
When I had walked away, when I said away, and she was like, Grandma, you hit me in my eye. And I said, what?
Why you ain't tell us that from the beginning of your story, ma'am? Why you ain't, you told us a whole lot. You told us 51 minutes of information, and not one time did you tell us this part, ma'am.
Was she holding her eye?
She was just standing because she was crying. You understand? Or from prior.
Was she bleeding any?
No.
Did you see any scratches or anything?
No, but it was dark upstairs in my house. It's like a dim type of light, kind of have a night light in there. So it was.
So you struck her with an object in the eye because she yelled out that you hit her in the eye.
Got her. You was better off saying you hit her with your hand, dummy. You are a dummy.
Yeah,
yo.
you are a dummy. Dummy, yeah. Let me talk to you.
Man, they walked her right into it, y'all. And I told y'all, that's the problem nowadays. This is why it's no respect by default. They got to earn it. No respect by default. Because the teachers look like the moms look like the grandmoms, and the grandmoms look like the prostitutes. So we don't know what's up. We ain't fitting to just treat because of the look. Remember, I told y'all this shit don't come with a look nowadays, bro. It's all messed up. The teachers look like the mothers look like the grandmothers, and the grandmothers look like the prostitutes. That's weird. And they will call us weird. They will come in here inside the Righteous Fear classroom and say we a bunch of weirdos. You can't make this up.
I struck her with an object.
Yeah.
Like I said, I did have the tray in my hand.
What's the tray?
It's like this.
It's wicker?
Like a wooden wicker?
Yeah, something. It's pretty cute. I don't know if it's the crowd and the crowd she's hanging around. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna say it like this.
What?
I'm gonna say this. Okay. She's 12. Teenagers then, compared to early 2019, 1990s, not the same. They're encouraged by social media and etc.
Yeah.
The phones weren't in back then, so now it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But as adults, one, we have to learn to.
And she's sitting there shaking her head, but she don't understand what's going on. She don't understand the thing of that because she from the Stone Age era, where it ain't no options, ain't no critically thinking. She didn't learn that, so she don't believe that, and it's no way to penetrate these old stones, these old Flipstone people. The Flipstones is no way to penetrate to their core belief system, because they had this false information, this misinformation sit on a conscious mind so long that they done pushed it back into their subconscious mind, which in turns is their true Holy Spirit. So their Holy Spirit is tainted. And they so stubborn and stupid and passionately ignorant that they ain't fitting to change, bro. They will fight you down to stay a loser and then blame it on the man. Look at her. She just steady shaking her head, and the woman telling her, like, ma'am, all that old shit that you used to get away with before social media, that ain't gonna work no more. That's what she telling her. And she steady shaking her head like, And she don't understand what this lady is telling her. Peep game.
I'm gonna say this, okay? She's 12. Teenagers then, compared to early 2019, 1990s, not the same. They're encouraged by social media and etc.
Yeah.
The phones weren't in back then, so now it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But as adults, one, we have to learn to control ourselves and not let a child entice our anger. Even as teachers, I'm pretty sure they get up to that point and they be like, you know what? But then you literally have to have some type of self-control. And I can honestly, you lost control.
I did. And I'm not going to even sit here. I did. Because we just went through this last week.
But it doesn't get to a point where you want to square up with a 12-year-old.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Or dragging a 12-year-old down the stairs. Montgomery,
you're 100% right.
It doesn't get to that point.
Really let her. That's why I said.
Because I want you to look at it in this way, okay? From my standpoint, as a mother, okay, to another mother.
Okay.
All right. She's disrespectful. She left the house when you didn't want her to. She says things that she knows will tick you off. And you let her tick you off to the point where you have to lay hands on her. You drag her down the stairs.
For her to stop.
Listen.
Okay, sorry.
To stop talking. That's the problem.
Woo! Hey, man, somebody told her, stop talking, man.
Remember you in prayer. Anyone else have a word from the Lord, a testimony of God's goodness? Come home drunk from school, laying up with men, out there prostituting, having oral sex with my mouth, licking me in balls.
Because she was saying things that was pushing your buttons as if it was another adult that was doing it. Okay? You let a 12-year-old push your buttons. But as parents, we have to learn self-control because just like you said, for every action, there's a consequence, but that also applies to adults.
It does. I understand that because
if I showed you your baby's eye at the moment, you ain't going to want to see it. Look at this.
Wow, they showed a picture of the girl eye. And Jay, salute to the class. Salute and welcome, man. Make sure you subscribe. Just because you came in at the right time, we know. We saw that. We saw that. We saw how they do the boys. You know what I mean? Because you came in at the right time. Let's play that again, my guy. You might not have seen how they do the fellas, yo. We saw that.
Bet you won't fucking eat it. Stop trying. Keep telling your ass. You keep trying.
I don't care. There's nothing equal to talking.
Get the fuck out of my house. Bet you gonna be in jail. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I'm sick of your bitch ass.
That's all you can say. All I asked him to do is rearrange a refrigerator so I can put the groceries up. And she say why I can't do it and why I'm being seen bitching. And I don't want to hear that.
Why the fuck you can't do it?
Look at this refrigerator.
You want him to clean
Look at this refrigerator. All I asked Anthony to do is rearrange the refrigerator so I can put the groceries up. But no, it's a problem. She don't want Anthony to do nothing.
Straighten the refrigerator out and put the groceries up.
I always do it. Why your son can't do it?
You don't do shit else.
So I don't clean up this whole house?
You don't do shit else.
So I don't clean up this whole house.
The fuck?
Oh my God, you.
What you clean up?
So
I gotta beg you to clean up.
No, you do not. I can clean this whole house. I clean this whole house.
Somebody use a fly. When it's all done to wash dishes, what time you wash the dishes? 10 o'clock every night.
Okay.
What you mean okay?
Make sure everything's in the sink so I could wash them. Okay.
Trayvon.
Okay, I still get it clean. Okay.
Either put it up or get out.
Okay.
Put it up or get out. Which one?
Oh no.
Which one? Which one?
You getting mad because I actually
don't
said
touch
something.
shit off your house. Trayvon, you don't get out. And you're not gonna get out. So you're gonna keep trying. I said get the out.
You what?
Get out the on the phone. Get the out. Like I just said. Get the fuck on the phone. Get the fuck out.
What did you hit my phone?
You want to keep trying me?
You definitely need to go get your dad's side of the story. You know what I mean? You definitely need to go get your dad's side of the story. It ain't about right or wrong. Remember, guys, it's not about right or wrong. You just need two perspectives so that you could be a balanced individual, a well-rounded individual. You need two perspectives. You don't control if your dad get to be in there day to day, but you can control calling him. You can call your dad. It's your job to call your dad. You can call your dad. You ain't got nothing else to do. You call your friends. You play them games on them phones. You can call your dad and get both sides of the story, get both perspectives. If your mom got a problem with you contacting your dad, then that's a red flag. That tells you right there, she a bald-head roach, boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If she got a problem with you contacting your dad, getting your other half of the story, right or wrong, there's a problem there.
This is y'all. This is social work. Yeah.
Dad can definitely call you, but why you can't call your dad? Why you can't call? We got to start rechanging these norms. We got to rechange these norms. You need your dad's perspective. He don't need your side. He don't need your side of the story. He know your side of the story. Your side is her side. Why you can't call your dad? Why? My daughter called me. My daughter called me. My daughter logically used her mind to call me no matter what. No matter how long it took me to not call her. She called me or texted me. She reached out. We got to stop running with this mama logic, this hell of a stupid mama logic, yo. That's mama issues right there. Why you can't reach out to your dad? What's the problem with that? You can amen me. Everything else I said is facts. I tell you that you should reach out to your dad, and all of a sudden I'm knock it off. Knock it off, bro.
This is there's no excuses around this one.
It's not.
It's obvious that she was struck with something, but it caused this.
You can just pick up the knife?
Oh, we already got both sides. Both of their stories corroborated just fine. she already told us her story about it. So that's
Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Now I know you twisted. Now I know you smoking crack without a pipe. Straight fingers gone. The rock gone now. It take one dumb, desperate, in survival mode female to make a baby. Let's stop playing. It take two people to have you know what? It take two people to have raw, wet, hot, steamy with the veins in it. That's what take two people. But it take one person to make a baby, and that's the female. Let's stop playing. Hold on, Penelope. Let me drop this link real quick. Hold on, let's finish the live and then let's talk about it. Cause I'm about goddamn tired of this stupid logic, this dumb Negro logic that ain't never worked for nobody in the black community. That's why they suffering because too many people walk around here with this dumb terminology. Cause people want to throw their choices and decisions on other people. Everybody get choices, then it's decisions that you make off them choices, right? Because you choose to. Let's stop playing with me, yo. What is wrong with these people, yo? These damn, yo, judge, I need you. Where's my judge at? I need my judge, B. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm bugging, you know, and you know they love these courts. These sisters love these courts, so I thought I was bugging. Hold on, judge. Let's see what the judge say.
Have a woman to woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you, it doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
All right, we gonna stop playing. We gonna stop playing with me. We gonna stop playing. We as logical thinkers over here. We as critical thinkers. Now I understand a lot of y'all been plastered and bung in your head with foolishness from people who don't like accountability. People that don't like accountability raised y'all. But we will not play that in this classroom. We will not play dumb and delusional in this classroom, all right? We all make a mistake. So I ain't gonna knock you, Pineapple, Penelope. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna knock you. We all do a mistake, but you learn something new there. All right? And while we at it, you do know that marriage, right? Hold on, this is gonna blow your mind. This is gonna totally blow your mind. Right? Hold on. Are you sitting down? Are you sitting down for this? You do know, right? This is revolutionary information right here, and it works. You do know that marriage, right? It's sex without a condom, right? You know that, right? Right? All that other make-believe, walk down the aisle, sign your name to stating that's make-believe, that's worldly, that's fake. Ain't nowhere in the Bible. You do know that, right? Because they go hand in hand where it take one to make a baby. Because hold on, while we here, because now I'm teaching, you got me preaching and stuff, so this is extra, right? So while we here, you do know, right? All right, I got you, Pineapple. Listen, you do know that man job, right? Man, and this is why man fell, because I'm pro-truth. I like men and I like women. I'm pro-truth. It's man's job to come down here, right, and work till his hands bleed, right? If he do not work, he do not eat. That go for women too, but it really go for men because our whole job, we were created to work, right? So when y'all ate that apple and then we went and ate the apple with y'all, we was sent down here, right? As a people, we were sent down here. No matter what color you is, we were sent down here to work as a man and until our hands bleed, sweat fill our eyebrows, right? That's it. Now, y'all ladies were sent down here to be in control of birth, to be in control of the birth control, and to be ruled by a man. I'm gonna leave that part out because I know that triggers y'all. That part triggers y'all, right? The ruled by a man triggers y'all because some of y'all think y'all equal to us, because a lot of y'all take this feminist first wife Lilith mindset. But for my sisters with sense, our ribs, you know what I mean, get next to us. Let's complete each other. But a lot of y'all believe what y'all want to believe because your overall mindset. Nah, I'm gonna tell you something. J Rob, let me highlight you, J Rob, because you logical. You logical. You know what I mean? You logical. Eve is the chick that we want. She is the chick that we gotta get before somebody come and pass her the feminist ideology. Cause Eve is the chick that is accountable. You got to remember, it's Eve and then it's Lilith. It's two types of females in this world, bro. It's the Proverbs 31 female, and then it's the Proverbs 7 female. Now, the Proverbs 7 female is not Eve. Yes, Eve ate the apple, but Eve also took accountability for eating the apple, so it's not her we need to focus on. A lot of people don't teach Adam's first wife. Yeah, Jay, that's who it is. That's who it is. Adam's first wife is got all the makings, all the characteristics of the modern woman. Simple. Eve got caught up. Eve allowed her to Eve, the snake, the serpent. Let me put it like this: the serpent was Lilith, bro. Lilith had the same abilities as Satan. She could turn herself into things. So she, who was already in the garden, and mind you, the person who would have been able to convince Eve what tree to eat from, what to do, had to been a person who was already in there. Satan himself never got a chance to get in there because they had fire at the gates. So you could break this thing down. You know that, and you see that in our society, bro. Females don't want you until you have a female, right? Lilith don't want you. She leave you. She run off on you. She say, no, I want to be on top. And then she runs off on you. But then when you get a girl, that's when every female wants you, right? All the Liliths want you. They come up out the woodwork. Nah, the serpent wasn't a male. The serpent was a female, bro. The serpent was a female. Now, that I can't prove that. That's just my ideology. I could get it all the way up to the part where Lilith, Adam's first wife, divested to the Red Sea. You know what I mean? She divested, just like we have some sister divestors in the manosphere now. You know what I mean? She divested to the Red Sea. They sent the three angels, the simp angels, after her. She brokered the deal with the simp angels that she will protect the the LBGTQ kids, and everybody else she'll demonize, she'll destroy men and babies. That's the deal she made with the simps. You know what I mean? And we see that play out. We could take all of those characters in the story in the Bible and play that out in our real life. That's why I tell y'all, our gender war, guys, is man versus man. It's us versus simps. And it's really our sisters with sense versus the modern women. But they done got, even some of our sisters with sense think it's man versus woman. It's good versus evil. And then you got to separate the good in your own gender. That's the gender war. The gender war, not the genders against each other. It's within your gender. You know what I mean? That's what it's about, y'all. Exactly, J-Rob. Exactly. Like, it make too much sense. Like, it make too much sense. It make too much sense. You know what I mean? But yeah, Lilith, she saw how Lilith ran off from the garden. God saw, the Most High saw Adam lonely on the rock. And he said he shouldn't be like that. So God created Eve, another female. This is why it's two creation stories in the basic instructions, guys. It ain't two creation stories for no reason. He created one female from the same soil, dirt, clay, whatever you like, whatever you're liking. But whatever that is, he created a female from that. And then it's the story where he put us to sleep, took our rib, and created Eve. This is why when you find you a Eve, it feel like a side. It feel like a little side piece from your rib, because Eve from the rib. Eve gonna have love for man. You gonna see a lot of Eves in the women that have dads. Honestly, guys, we're in 2024. You know what I mean? And I don't lie to y'all. A lot of those women is taken. A lot of women that had a chance to have love for their dad and know their dad and be raised by their dad and influenced by their dad. A lot of those women is taken. They got scooped up like ice cream, bro. So what is left is 5% of women that is spooked. 5% of Eves that is spooked because they done ran into Satan or Lucifer. We know who raised the Lucifer. Lilith raises Lucifer, and that's how that go. No, actually, Lilith made hell exist. Lilith made hell exist. We gotta remember Lilith and Lucifer kind of married and did their thing. Know what I mean? When Lucifer fell from heaven, when Lucifer fell from heaven, his tail swiped a couple of army mates, and Lilith was in that. Know what I mean? He called Eve same as Mariah. It's good hearing young brothers catching up. However, the first Lilith was Zakar, Adam's mother, and then his wife. So Adam messed with his wife and mother. I thought that Eve manipulated Adam to talk to the snake. No, Adam was nowhere near. Adam was nowhere near. Like, that's the thing. Adam should have had his eyes on his. This is what you learn from Adam. What you learn. Don't let women out of your sight. Always keep an eye, a close eye, and always have something for your shorty to do. Because if you don't give your shorty instructions and keep her busy, she gonna wander off. That's the biggest lesson you learn. But no, Adam was nowhere near. There was two Liliths. Yo, G, I know exactly who you is. I'ma inbox you, yo. I need to holla at you, bro. Before I put that message out there, I need to holla at you, bro. Word up. I need to research. I need to get into some book. I need to know something, bro. You know me. I'm an information junkie. But yeah, J Rob. Adam was nowhere near when that went down. The snake came through, which was Lilith, and Lilith knew what it was because she was already in the garden, and she knew what you wasn't supposed to eat from, and she told her to be a feminist. All that is, guys, all that is the biblical story of feminism. It's the exact equivalent to the white woman, right? They saw that the black men slaves had just got the right to vote. So they were jealous. The white women were jealous of the black men. Because remember, white men and black men had the right to votes. You know what I mean? Black slaves, right out of slavery, we had our right to vote before white women. So what did the white women do? White women being Lilith, floated their ass back to the garden where the black sisters, we was in the church, the sisters was in the church, we had family in the black community, we had everything. We were good. But the white women who desperately wanted the right to vote, came to the community, told the sisters, hey, bite this apple called feminism, be a dummy, be a whole junkie, be a bald head roach. And the sisters bit on it. Come to find out, now let's go back to women's suffrage, right? So the white women came to the sisters like, hey, we need your strength, we need your unity to get us the right to vote. And they did that, but they used our sisters because they did that back in the 50s. Mind you, our sisters ain't get the right to vote. Matter of fact, they did that back in the 20s, and our sisters ain't get the real right to vote until the 69. You see that? So they used our sisters, and then our sisters went to the ballot, and they got turned away and couldn't even get the right to vote. So they helped the white women get a right to vote, and then they got dubbed. Just like feminism, guys. And these are facts. These are facts, bro. These are facts. Like, yo, bro, this is why we here. We here now, y'all. It's the righteous fear, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, guys, and subscribe. We have real conversations over here. It's not about race. J-Rob, it's not about race, but it is. It's corporate America is racist. Classism is racist because what makes classism racist is we know that it's a lower population of people with money and it's designed for those people to not have money, but it's not really about race. It's about who have money. But if you set the people up of color to not have money, then make the game be about who have money and who don't have money, then that's just as good as being racist as not. Like, you know what I mean? And me, y'all know me, I don't like that. I don't like race agitating. I can't stand it because ain't none of us victims. It's about going to get this new information because all white privilege is the ability to get to new information, not the shit your mama gave you. It's the ability to get to some new information, activate it, and not be scared to take chances and risk. You know what I mean? The course of entry to success is criticism. Pay it and be done. But a lot of black folks scared because they don't want people to talk about them. So they'll sit and be victims. It's better to be a victim. They think it's easier to be a victim and paint their cage up as if they winning and the cage door wide open. Instead of just flying out the cage door and just flying in the sky. You know what I mean? But that's what it's about. No doubt, J Rob, like this is what we do. Like I said, results, guys. Remember, people could say fire stuff, right? But the fire stuff gotta match their results. And remember, guys, I'm not nobody competition because I got everything God said you need to have. That don't gotta be money. I got that though, but that don't gotta be money. I got family, I got the virtuous woman, you know what I mean? I got clout, all that. I got all of it in one. It don't gotta be 99, but just a mixture of everything is good enough. And I got peace. I haven't walked on eggshells since 1994. You gotta let it be silent. You gotta let the silence sizzle. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about. What in this society, I haven't walked on eggshells since 1994. Y'all go check it. Y'all follow me every day. Go to Mr. Goodbread Scott on Facebook. Y'all, the link is in the description box. If I'm lying, I'm flying, bro. I get to be free. Above all the other accolades, above all the other blessings that God gave me, I get to be free and I get access to a fish hole that I do not have to go to Staten and marry and lose all my oomph. Because once you marry her, you lose the oomph. So remember that, guys. You get your information from a real one. You get your information from a real one when you over here in the righteous fear. You know what I mean? I'll tell y'all all of the time. They can say as much real stuff as they want. They reality gotta match the real stuff. Cause I know a lot of people that say some real shit though. Mr. Goodbread, they be saying some real. They live trash though. They life, they reality trash, bro. So how good is the real stuff they say if they don't even activate what they say? They don't even believe what they say. Remember, Kevin Samuels made us viral. So a lot of people know what to say. But is it activated? Man, I'm not even gonna hold y'all no more. Let's finish this on out. I'm not coming back. I done talked enough, but I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all handle. Take care of the channel by hitting that like button. You know what I mean? It's not a begging channel either. You know what I mean? I'd rather you take your money and invest in on you. Because you need to invest in on some things for yourself. It's about time you take care of yourself and stop simping on the world. Some of y'all don't simp on women directly, but you simp on the world. You don't simp on yourself enough. And that's what this channel gets you to do. I want y'all to simp on yourself. I'm just trying to make the word of God so sexy that all the young men simp on that. The same way they simp on these OnlyFans pages, they go simp on the Bible, the free word of God. Read it for yourself. Love y'all, man. See y'all, man. Wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life. And watch the propellers, guys.